Good evening, ladies and gents, and how's it going? Welcome to FTRS Division 1, Race 1. It's a new start to the season. We are now located in Hungary, specifically Hungaroring. This track that was proven to be a big curse for F1 drivers because it was being every driver that was winning on Hungaroring was losing the title until Lewis Hamilton broke the curse by winning on Hungaroring and winning the Formula 1 title in 2018, if I'm not mistaken. Tonight, joining you from the commentary box, I am from Lebanon. My name is Salim Haddad, and I hope that my voice is going to be as ear-pleasing as possible. So please hang on tight, and let's enjoy this race. I believe I have been there in FTRS as a co-commentator once, alongside Webo Red. It was in Monza last year. The very same league, because I see some familiar names. So tonight we have 15 drivers. I have no idea why I'm not able to see the driver in first place. Seems that that's a bug from the game. Codemasters, they keep on surprising us with new things. Some of the drivers have left the pits. We have Burn It Down with a Mercedes going in for a fast lap into the second DRS zone. I'm holding my map the other way around. Okay, he's heading now into what seems to be a turn 4. Very tight into turn 6 and 7. Ooh, I think he missed his apex on turn 8. Goes down to 6th gear, and oh, deja vu, I just been in this place before. That's an oversteer. Luckily, he did not break his car, and he's still able to carry on. Oh, another oversteer, and that was a reset track. I'm not sure whether this is legal or not. I'm not gonna be a wuss about this. And his tires are probably overheating. He needs to cool them down so the car would stop oversteering. Hungaroring is the tracks that you would see a lot of change in weather. You can see the sun is shining, it's sunny, it's hot, and then suddenly, out of nowhere, you can see some angry, sad clouds in the air, and then it rains the next thing you know. So it's very, very, very unpredictable. This is Hungaroring, one of the most unpredictable circuits on the F1 calendar. We have few drivers now on track. This is the McLaren of Umair Osman, 21:02, and he has the fastest lap of a 1:35.2, puts him currently in first place. So this is going to be the benchmark lap for this race, 30 minutes to go. Once again, the rules are very simple. If you want to start from first place, you got to beat that lap time. He seems to be driving slowly. Martin Narties of the Ferrari. And we have DRS Neil and Bob also on track. And Neil gets a 1:17.1. That's a more realistic lap from Neil, the Alpha Tauri driver. A 1:25.5 by his teammate, Pantry Star. He's rocking that 69 number. And we have a yellow flag. Looks like a slowing McLaren. What's going on with Omer Osman? I don't know if he has a problem with his car. I think he's so he can go for another lap. Bob gets a 1:34.8, currently in third place. So there is a big gap between the first driver and the driver in last. Oh, from 1:17 to 1:35. That is a big gap. So the reigning champion, Mad Trav. Where is he? I don't know why I can't see him. Ah, there he is. The Red Bull, he is on his outlap. Well, when I first joined this league, he was telling me that he was joking with me. He told me that I'm one of the slow guys, so please make sure to put the camera on me for some time. Well, I didn't know that he was the reigning champion. But don't worry, everyone is gonna get some screen time, from fastest to slowest. Once again, everyone is here racing for fun. And we are doing this because we enjoy doing this. Matt Trav. I'm gonna be on board now with him so we can try to steal his braking points and turning points to see what's he doing, what is the extra thing that he has, that he possesses, that makes him that fast driver. He's heading now into turn 4. Purple sector 1. That was a very tight one. That was a very good apex on turn 5. Heading into turn 6 and 7. A perfect exit. Careful on the throttle. Turn 11. A purple sector 2 from him goes down to 3rd gear. Short shifts into 4th. He's heading now into turn 13. There might be some cars ahead of him. I don't think they're going to be a pain in his way. Mango with a 116.6. That was a little mistake from Matt Trav. He tried to save the car. He had a little bit of oversteer. He saved the car across the finish line, managing to get a 115.9. My goodness, what a lap that was. So this is what champions are made of. That was a breathtaking lap from Mad Trav, Red Bull driver. Number 21. I'm sure the viewers were sitting on the edge of their seats. Hello, Avesta. Hello, the Spanian, saying new season. Yes, this is a new season. We have Poena Vermac saying Martin Nartiez and Simps. Come on, boys. Avesta saying Salim, should I show them how to get pole in style? Avesta, if you want to apply, sure. You can join their league if you want. I would like to say hello to the viewers. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone is having a good time. Let me know in the chats, where are you watching from? Who are you supporting? And I will make sure to read that for you. So, the SAF1 team, I think SA stands for South Africa, if I'm not mistaken. So, seems the eSport team, we have 3 drivers from the SAF1 team. 2 of them being in the Red Bull, Mad Trav and Phantom. They got respectively 1st and 3rd place. And we have Josh in 4th place. So 115.9 by Matt Trav. Avesta saying, good Salim, hope you are doing well. Thank you, Avesta. Avesta is supporting the commentator. Well, thank you. Thank you. You know, sometimes we do need support because in some leagues... never mind. Never mind. But what I want to say is that the feedback from the viewers really makes what I'm doing worth it. It really makes it rewarding. This is why I hope that my voice is going to be ear-pleasing. I hope that I'm going to be giving everyone a good time. With 7 minutes to go. We are still in Q1. Burn It Down is trying to burn it down. Burn some rubber. Thank you, Avesta. Thank you. And Neil has retired from the session. Same thing for Omer Osman. I don't know what is going on with him. Omer was very slow. Maybe some issues with his car. We got to blame the McLaren mechanics. Well, burn it down is going to be burning it to the ground. Burning it down to the ground this lap. As he's going in for a fast lap. He gets a 120.2. Puts him in 11th place. And the only driver who was not able to set any lap time was, or is, Simps F1. He is still simping in the pits. But he needs to know that he's running out of time, because we still have 6 minutes to go. Matt Trav has retired from the session. He got the fastest lap. He's relaxed. He's confident that nobody's going to be able to beat that lap time. And he's confident that he's going to be moving to Q2. SAF Phantom is on his out lap. And we have Not Shumi. Well, I'm not sure whether this is not Schumacher or not. Or not Schumacher. Because not Schumacher means it's not Schumacher. But not Schumacher means he is Schumacher. I'm a little bit confused. So we still have Pantry Star in the pit stop. Same thing for Royal Viking. We have Burn It Down. He's going to be returning to the pits. And the track looks clear. We have only 2 drivers on track. Phantom, who has a 100% battery charge, will be going back to the pits. So it's going to be only Not Shumi, who will be going back to the pits as well. So 4 minutes to go. Is Simp gonna get a lap? Royal Viking has retired, so 3 drivers are technically still in the quali. 2 drivers now, Not Shumi and Simps. Avesta saying, I have some unfinished business. Good luck to the drivers. See you. See you, Avesta, and thank you for dropping by. So we still have 4 minutes, and 2 drivers are making the 12 other drivers wait. Okay, so it's going to be only Simps making all the others wait. But there is a bug in the game. If you see, Omer Osman is in 13th place, while Simps is in 15th place. So there's a missing position, which, like, Simps should be in P14 and not 15. That's a problem from the game. Now we're going to have to wait for 3 minutes until Simps either leaves the pits or retires from the session. Unfortunately, it's that way. The mechanics of the game. Well, thank you, Full Throttle Racing. Or I assume this is Avilash. Thank you, Avilash. So in the meantime, we still have 2 minutes. We are just waiting for Sims to do something. I'm gonna read some facts about Hungaroring. It's one of the smallest F1 circuits. It's 4.3 kilometers. And it's located in Magyarod, Pest County, Hungary. They first raced there in 1986. And Lewis Hamilton holds the lap record of a 1:16.6. Ah! That was a wake-up call. That was a wake-up call for Sims. Finally, his alarm clock started to ring. He's awake. He's gonna grab his coffee on the way, and he's gonna be going for a lap. Well, I would like to thank the heavens for listening to my prayers. And now we're gonna give everyone another show. So 1 minute to go. He needs to hurry up. Well, once again, I was saying, Lewis Hamilton holds the lap record in 2020, 1:16.6, and this track record has been broken by Mad Trav, who got a 1:15.9. This Mad Trav is really something. I don't know him before. It's the first season that I see him, and I know that he's the reigning champion, but he is already surprising. Oh, easy, easy, easy. Careful, Simps. We have the Dixie Killer saying, Avilash, please send invite to Top Gun. Shocker saying, burn it down for pole and win. He's in 11th place. I mean, anything is possible in racing, in sports. But yeah. So this is going to be the last lap for Simps. Is Simps going to prove a point? Well, I don't think so. He's going to prove an oversteer and some drifting show. Well, personally speaking, I've been driving in the Formula 1 games for a few years, and this current version of the game, the Formula 1 2022, is a lot different from 2021, from the 2021 version of the game. The cars handle a lot differently. It's difficult to describe it because you need to drive it on the sim so you can tell how it feels. What is the difference between handling a car, an older version of the car, and this current version? The handling is completely different. But also, personally speaking, Formula 1 is not really my type of racing. He crosses the finish line, thank God. I'm more comfortable with the GT3 racing. He finishes in 12th place. That was it for Q1. So, ladies and gents, here are the classifications. It's going to be Matt Trav starting from pole position. I don't know if there's going to be Q2 and Q3. I assume there is going to be. So it's Mango in second place, followed by Phantom, Josh in fourth, Neil in fifth, sixth place, Not Shumi, Martin in seventh place. We have Tormund in eighth, followed by Pantry Star in 10th place, Royal Viking. Outside of the top 10, we have Burn It Down, Sims, Bob, and Umair Osman. Sims was on the hards. That is surprising. Shocker saying favorite GT3 car. That is a tricky question. I would say the Aston Martin Vantage V8. I really love the way it handles. I love its fuel efficiency and how it is tire efficient. You can save tires, you can save fuel on it. And I also like the Toyota Supra GT3. I'm talking about Gran Turismo 7 in specific. I find myself better in GT3 cars. So here we are, ladies and gents, in Q2. Nobody was eliminated because the drivers are less than 20 drivers. Usually in from Q1 to Q2, the last from P15 till P20 are eliminated. But there is no P15, so no one gets eliminated. I wish life was that forgiving as this Q1, but unfortunately, life is not forgiving. You do a mistake, you see it coming your way. Now things start to get more serious, and the last 4 drivers are going to be eliminated. So we can have only 10 drivers for Q3. And the drivers are starting to leave the pits. The McLarens are back to back, but I don't think they're going to be able to give each other slipstream. It's a very small circuit. We have only, well, ideally speaking, only one long straight, but it's not that much. It's a highly technical circuit with a lot of emphasis on a lot of pressure on the tires, a lot of braking zones, a lot of high braking zones. "13 minutes to go." Well, hello again to the viewers. If you have joined mid-stream, how are you doing? I hope you are having a good day. Let us know in the chats, who are you supporting? We have AP Marg Ozy saying, "Go McLaren, Mango on pole and Umair on P2." You know, I was commentating in PSGL Formula 8 last season, and there was a guy by the name of Slinky who was Dutch. He had an orange army behind him. They were supporting him all across the streams whenever he was racing, and he ended the season. He finished the season in P2. So the moral support plays a big role with the drivers. So if the driver has supporters, if the driver has some people who motivate him, who tell him some nice words, he's going to be more motivated to drive, and he's going to score better results. Mango crosses the finish line at 1:16.1. The drivers are getting faster. .116.2 from Mad Trav. The reigning world champion is beaten by Mango of the McLaren. Burn It Down at 1:17.4. Royal Viking 1:18.7 of the Alpine. What is going on with Martin Nartiais, if I'm pronouncing it correctly? Almeir Osman is low on fuel and ERS. Crossing the finish line 1:16.8. Oh, he was very close to the Ferrari of Simps. Simps has a replica of Sebastian Vettel's helmet. Looks really nice. We all remember Sebastian Vettel, the German driver, the 4 times Formula 1 world champion with Red Bull. Well, he was hoping he'd get a 5th one with Ferrari, but he was unfortunate. But nevertheless, he gave us a very good show. And his battle for the championship with Lewis Hamilton was one of the best battles I have ever seen. But in 2017, Sebastian Vettel was very unfortunate. Uh, there has been a lot of mistakes from the Ferrari team, which costed Vettel big time. And there was, there's a song that says just one mistake is all it can take. And if you remember what happened in Singapore 2017, that was a turning point in the championship. Vettel was leading. He crashed with Kimi and with Max Verstappen, and he lost the championship. Same thing in 2018 when he locked up his brakes in Hockenheim and crashed in front of his home crowd. Sims gets a 137.8. That's not a very representative lap. Currently in 6th place. And it's a purple sector 1 now by Sims. Wants to improve. 7 minutes to go, ladies and gents. We have Mango in first place with a 116.1, followed by Matt Trav, 116.2, only 1/10 behind him. And Phantom in third place, a 116.8, 6/10 behind. Oh, Simps! Simps gets a 116.2. Few hundredth of the second, 400th of the second actually, faster than Matt Trav. So, the drivers who are going to be eliminated till now are not Schumi. No, that's not what I mean. It sounded like I was saying not Schumi. But yeah, it's him. It's Schumi, but his name is tricky, you know? He is Schumi. Like Schumi is going to be eliminated. Not Schumi is going to be eliminated. Royal Viking, Neil and Josh. This is why they need to step up their game. They need to get a better lap time. They need to at least score a lap time, except for Royal Viking, who has a 118.7. The only driver in the 118s so far. Well, I would like to ask our dear viewers a question. We know that the new Formula 1 season is going to be starting this March, if I'm not mistaken. And a few months after that, the new Formula 1 game is going to be released. Josh, where on earth did you get that lap time, Josh? A 116.0 from the Alfa Romeo driver. Well, since we know that the new Formula 1 game is going to be released somewhere between June and July. Personally speaking, I would like to see more game modes that teach players about braking points, turning points, to help them master the circuits, and not just time trial with the Delta lap time and a ghost car. Maybe something close to driving school from Gran Turismo. Because driver school in Gran Turismo is beginner friendly and it really helps you to get the best out of it. to get the best out of the cars, to master braking points, turning points, throttle input, steering, everything. I would love to see this in Formula 1. And maybe some scenario modes. Like to give us some real life scenarios about some events that happen, some challenges that actually happened, and they challenge you to replicate this. Like for example, let's say Abu Dhabi 2021, you are Max Verstappen, you have to overtake Lewis Hamilton on the last lap. You know, these challenges would be really cool to have, because year after year the Formula 1 game really seems to be the same. There aren't, okay, you're gonna argue with me and you're gonna tell me, well, there are some new features, but yeah, the supercars were probably a new feature this year. The story mode probably as well. But if you think about it, it's basically the same game year after year, but with fixed lighting and improved graphics. This is what happens. This is like it's basically the same game that they polish. We've a shocker in the chat saying, well, I've got something to do with GT7. If you can drop your Discord ID, we can talk about it for sure. Yeah, sure. I will send you my Discord ID. And if you would like to connect with me on Instagram, it's Salim_Haddad. That's my Discord. And that's my Insta in the chats. So, Mad Trav has gotten really mad. Mad Trav is not satisfied. When he feels like he's in danger, he strikes again. Got a 115.6 to beat Josh. Well, as I was saying, Omer Osman got a 115.8. Only 2/10 behind Mad Trav. How on earth did he get this one? That's a breathtaking lap from the McLaren, putting Josh into a McLaren sandwich. Would you want to take a bite of that sandwich? So not Shumi still needs to finish this lap. Well, as I was saying, I'm not really talking bad about EA or Codemasters about their game. Oh, Nachumi did not make it. 117.7. He's gonna be eliminated. If you think about it, but personally, I've worked in the game development industry for a bit. I'm a software developer. And I know that to be able to develop a AAA title, it would take you at least 2 to 3 years to develop a AAA game. But that's not the case for Formula 1, because they release a new game year after year. This is a proof that they're using they're using the old game, they polish it a little bit, and they publish another one with updated lighting, updated graphics, liveries, car models, and that's it. Same thing with the FIFA games, in fact. So, time is up. Time is up, and the drivers who are going to be eliminated are going to be burned down for sure. Not Shumi. Cannot improve, so it's gonna be Burn It Down, Royal Viking, and Pantry Star. And not Shumi. Well, it's unfortunate for them. But life goes on for the top 10 drivers. So the drivers that move to Q3 are respectively from 1st to 10th, Mad Trav in 2nd place, Omer, Osman, Josh, Mango, Simps, followed by Neil and Phantom. Oh, Tormund. Tormund kills. Tormund kills has killed Phantom's lap time, managing to beat him by a few hundredth of the second. Martin in 9th place and Bob in 10th. And we move on for Q3. So, moving to Q3, Matt Trav, Omer Osman, Josh, Mango, Simps. Outside of the top 5, we have Neil, Tormund Kills, Phantom, Martin, Narties, and Bob. Stay with us, ladies and gents, because the Q3 is going to be very exciting. Now's the time to know who's going to be starting from pole position, who's going to have the upper hand, because overtaking in Hungaroring is really difficult, is really challenging. So, 10 minutes. I mean, 12 minutes. So Bob is the first of few drivers to leave the pits. We have Thiago Maestro saying, "Come on, Russell, take it." Do we have a Russell? I mean, I don't know who is he talking about. But looking at the drivers, I don't see anyone with the name of Russell. Up to Margosi saying Mango is gonna tango to P1. Uh-oh. Yellow flag for Ferrari. And the Ferraris are towing each other. Simps is simping for Martin, trying to give him a little bit of suction in the air. Well, thank you. I wish I had a wingman like Simps. So people are going to be jealous from Martin. That was well done from Simps. Oh! Oh no! No! All of the hard work is gone! Oh no! This is the commentator's curse. We were happy for Martin because he got he got a toe. He got slipstream from Simps, and he was going fast until he got some oversteer, and oh, his teammate is still waiting for him. He's so nice. That's so nice of him. That's so nice of Simps. Or is Martin gonna give him slipstream now? So good sportsmanship from the two Ferraris. Well, Omer Osman gets a 115.9. And he's waiting for his teammate. Yup. Simps. Benefiting from the toe. Oh, that was a 1 in a million. Mad Trav. 115.7. 2/10 faster than Omer Osman. And Simps is leading the two Ferraris. Well, you might be giving your teammate slipstream on the straights, but on the corners, you're gonna be giving him dirty air, which makes it difficult to keep your racing line, and which makes it very bad on tire degradation. Or good on tire degradation, but bad on tire saving. Playing on words there. So Matrav has 115.7. If you want to start from first place, you gotta beat that lap time. Very simple. But yeah. Simps lap was invalidated. You know what they say? It's easier said than done. So it's easy to say beat Matt Trav, but in action, it's gonna be difficult to do this on track. Is Mango gonna be able to tango? Mango! 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 A 115.4! 3/10 of the second faster than Mad Trav. Where on earth did he find time to get this lap time? I am lost for words. Ladies and gents, the reigning world champion, Mad Trav, is being beaten by a fruit. By mango. A mango. And we have Margosi happy for Mango. And he was supporting Omer, saying, go, go, Omer, you the man. Well, you know what they say in books? When we were children, in stories, they say teamwork is dream work, makes the dream work. That's not the case for the Ferrari. They were doing teamwork, and they have the worst two lap times. 143 for Martin and 145 for Simps. Everyone is in the pits. The track is empty at the moment. 4 minutes to go. Do you think Mad Trav is going to be satisfied? Is going to be okay for the fact that he's going to be starting from second place? Or is he going to have a say about Mango's lap Mango's shocker, 115.4. Only few minutes to find out the answer. We have Red Bull leaving the pits. It's Phantom. Phantom leaving the pits. Phantom is driving very slow. Around 2 minutes to go. We have the Ferrari of Sims. Of course, he's not satisfied with his lap. Let us see. What the people are saying. We have Shailene Noble saying, "Come on, Russell, go AlphaTauri." Oh, so Neil is Russell. Sorry, Shailene, if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. So Neil, DRS Neil, is Russell. Just asking. So less than 2 minutes to go. Clock is ticking. This is Bob. He's going to be starting his lap. Is he going to be annoyed by the Red Bull of Matt Trav? No, he's not. Matt Trav is on his out lap. Same thing for Mango and Josh. We also have Rabico saying, "Get in there, Russell." Is Russell... Is he Neil Russell? Just asking. And now, ladies and gents, it's less than a minute to go. Simps of the Ferrari. Going for his lap. He's now in the second sector, turn 6 and 7. That was a mistake from him. I think he's preparing for the next lap. Because he's saving. Oh! Homer Osman gets a 115.5. 2/10 of the second faster than Matt Trav. Is it going to be a 1-2 for McLaren? Or is Matt Trav going to ruin their party? Matt Trav going for his last lap. The reigning world champion. In his first race of the season. Time is officially over. Drivers need to finish their laps. Yellow flag sector 2. That's the McLaren of Homer Osman. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know if this has to do, if these are tactics to try to slow down Matt Trav. That would be a conspiracy theory, but if you're competitive enough, you would do the impossible to win. Purple sector 2 for Matt Trav. Ladies and gents, 1 sector to go. 2 corners to go. There he goes on turn 13. Very careful on the throttle. Josh gets a 115.4. Matrav short shifts into 5th gear. Enables the DRS. He's going to be going across the finish line. And he gets it. A 115.3. It's pole position for Matrav. Matrav strikes again. When you think he's out, when you think he's beaten, he steps up. He stands up. And he gets back what's his. Which is the pole position in this case. 115.3. Legendary lap. From the madman himself. Mad Trav. LMFBO Shakes and Rabico. Yes, McLaren. So, ladies and gents, here are your top 10. It's going to be Matrav starting from 1st place. In 2nd place, Josh, followed by Mango. Omer Osman in 4th place. And Sims in 5th. Outside of the top 5, we have Neil in 6th, followed by Phantom. Bob in 8th place. Tormund Kills in 9th. And Martin Nartiez in 10th place. Don't go anywhere because in a few minutes, we are going to be racing only in Hungarian and only on FTRS. Ladies and gents, now you have enough time to run to the kitchen and grab yourselves your favorite snacks and drinks. Because doctors suggest that watching TV is 10 times more enjoyable with snacks. We have I2 Midas saying, what a way to kick off the new season. So the race is going to be starting soon. So get ready. Ladies and gents. We're going to be going now for the formation lap. Where the drivers get the opportunity to familiarize themselves with the track for one last time before the start of the race. Also, it gives them a good chance to warm up their tires. And taking a look at the tires, speaking of the tires, we've got the majority. Well, the drivers are split between hards and mediums. Matrav is going to be starting on the hards. And we have Nochumi starting on the softs, which is strange. Usually the strategy would be, if you're starting from at least the top 5 positions, it's better to start on the softer tire first. And then go on the harder compound later. And the other way around if you're starting from the last few places. And here's why. Let's say you're starting from the last place on the hards. Okay. Once you complete your hard stint, you're going to be going to the pits. And you're going to be changing to the softer tire compound. But when you do that, your fuel capacity, your fuel is gonna be less, which means your car is gonna weigh less, and you're gonna have fresher and softer tires. Nice donut from the Ferrari. Which means your car is gonna be twice as fast, and you're gonna have a chance to attack at the end of the race. That's how the strategy usually plays. So, ladies and gents, it's now silence before the storm. Drivers are lining up. The lights are preparing. Ladies and gents, it's go for the Hungarian Grand Prix. It's an excellent start from Matraf's Ganib. Is anyone going to be able to stop him? Look at the Ferrari. Look at the Ferrari. That's an excellent start from Sims. Is he going to go? He's going to go to the inside line. Side by side, he goes next to the Alfa Romeo. And through he goes. What a start from Sims. And oh no! Carnage! Carnage, carnage, carnage. Already carnage at turn 1 of the Hungarian Grand Prix. Mango. Very unfortunate. Drops down to 13th place, and Josh in 14th place. Josh! Ay, that's unfortunate. But what a start that was. What an excellent, superb start that was from Sims. Found his way through between the cars. He went into a car sandwich. He was able to go through, and he overtook Josh on turn 1, taking the inside line. Superb stuff from Sims. Another yellow flag. Oh, Josh has retired from the session. That's unfortunate. I mean, I get it. Oh. Mango has a broken piece of his front wing. Well, I get it. If you spun or made a mistake, you're gonna be frustrated and you're gonna rage quit. But don't quit. ERS is going to be going to the outside line. Nicely defended from Found on ERS. That's not good. How is it going to last till the end? You know, you got to manage your resources. He's going to send it to the inside line where it's impossible to overtake. And he paid the price. He paid the price. Big time. What was he thinking? What was Bab thinking? Turn 6 and 7 are not overtaking points. Or overtaking zones. Full course yellow. I think a safety car is going to be deployed. What was he thinking? Well, I was saying, this is why they usually play Minecraft, because it teaches you how to manage your resources. You need to, racing is not about just stepping on the throttle and turning with your steering wheel. Well, racing isn't like that. It's about math, it's about managing your stints, it's about calculating, and it's about managing your resources. And speaking of resources, the flags go green and the cars go vroom once again. We resume racing. Speaking of resources, in your car you have 3 types of resources. Some of them are more important than the other. You've got the tires, you've got the ERS, and you've got the fuel. You have to manage them till the end of the race. And we have another yellow flag for the Mercedes of Tormund Kills. He spun and he lost his front wing. And now he's going to be receiving a lot of understeer. He's going to be going back to the pits. And speaking of the pits, Mango has retired from the pits. Well, don't retire. Don't retire. You never know what can happen in the race. We all remember what Jenson Button did in 2011 in the Canadian Grand Prix. From last to first. Never give up. And Almeir Osman gets the fastest lap. Oh no, it's not Schumi. 122.7. Oh no, it's Pantry Star. 122.3. Is anyone gonna be getting a faster lap? You know, it's not nice. It's not nice when you retire. You should not give up. You should be persistent and you should be fighting till the end. Josh Singh had to retire, unfortunately. Rear wing and side pod damage. Ah. Well, that's unfortunate, Josh. Sorry to hear that. The other drivers are continuing. We are now on the 4th lap of the race. And in today's race, only one driver is not going to be able to receive points, which is the 11th driver. Another yellow flag for a Mercedes car. Who is this? Tormund. What is going on with him? He's still driving without a front wing. Well, the closest battle that we are gonna be able to see is this one between Not Shumi and Phantom. DRS enabled with Not Shumi. That's gonna be very difficult. Again, Hungarian is a tight circuit. It's a small one. Overtaking zones are not that existing, not that existent. While Burn It Down gets the fastest lap of a 119.6. Nochumi misses the apex of turn 8. And what is happening? Martin lost 2 positions. Yielded 2 positions to Royal Viking and Pantry Star. While Not Shumi is still under the 1 second gap to Phantom. 6/10 behind, to be specific. Another yellow flag, Sector 3, is that the Tormund. Tormund has retired from the session. Not nice. Omeros, man, 3/10 behind Sims. Heading now into the second DRS zone. Well, too close yet, too far. It's going to be difficult to make a move on him. While Not Shumi is still in 5th place. Well, let's give you a small, a brief overview of what has been happening for the past few laps. So, ladies and gents, it's a Mad Trav, the reigning world champion, leading the race, leading the first race of the new season in Hungarian. In 2nd place, Simps, followed by Omer Osman, right behind him, less than a second behind. In 4th place, Phantom, less than a second behind, is Not Shumi of the Aston Martin. And in 6th place, Royal Viking, followed by Pantry Star and Martin Nartiez of the Ferrari. 25 seconds behind, Burn It Down of the Mercedes, followed by Neil. Matt Trav sitting comfortably in 1st place. In the DRS zone, Not Shumi. Trying to benefit from the slipstream of Phantom. But it's not enough. Oh. That's a mistake from Phantom. He missed his apex. And Nachumi is getting very close to him. 3/10 the gap. And Burn It Down retires from the session as well. 2 Mercedes are out. I'm sure Toto Wolff is banging on the table right now. He's angry. And Nachumi is definitely faster than Phantom. The softs are faster than the hards. Basic physics. Or are they going to be faster on the main straight as Nachumi is going to be receiving DRS? Half a second now. It was a better exit from Phantom. DRS enabled. Nachumi is going to be moving to the outside line. Nicely defended by Phantom. Nachumi trying to go for the switcheroo. It's not going to work this time. DRS once again. Phantom defending the inside line. Round the outside line trying to go. They're going to go side by side now. Whoa. This battle is still alive. Phantom is still alive. And Nachumi trying the maximum. Ay, they make contact. They make contact. But luckily, they're both still alive. We don't want to see any more incidents. Close racing is leaving us on the edge of our seats between these two drivers. They are stealing the show so far. Phantom and Nachumi. But oh, they're both very low on ERS. Guys, you need to manage. You seriously need to manage your ERS. Phantom is on 10% while Nachumi is on 16%. And that was a better exit from Phantom, as he was able to gain few tenths of the second. And after a few laps, the softs are going to start to degrade. And they're going to be worn out. And they're going to be past their prime time. While Matrav, the man in first, extending the gap to 3 seconds, he is sitting comfortably in first place. Seems like it's going to be an easy mission for him today, as he is now on his 9th lap of the race. In second place, Simps, followed by Almeyer Osman. Well, let's take a look at this battle right here. It's the battle for P6 between Royal Viking, Pantry Star, and Martin Narties. Martin is only 2 tenths behind Pantry Star. And Martin is going to be receiving DRS as they're heading now into turn 14. 4 tenths separating them. DRS enabled. Well, of course, Pantry Star has the better tire option. Take a look at the power of the DRS. Martin Nartes sends it to the inside line. And through he goes. Made it look so easy. A textbook overtake by Martin Nartes on the AlphaTauri of Pantry Star. And he moves up to P7. Well done, Martin. So, 9 drivers remain. Matrav still extending his lead. Around 2 tenths per lap, I believe. 2 to 3 tenths per lap. He's gaining on Simps, who's in second, followed by Almeyer Osman. And the only battle that we might be watching is this one. Martin Martin Nartes. Martin, what did you do? Martin made a mistake and gave Pantry Star the position back. Oh, and that's a that's an oversteer. You gotta be careful with the throttle, especially on a sharp turn like turn 13. And you know what? They say that you should be generous in life, but not generous to the point where you would give opponents your position. Well, we are now on the 11th lap of the race. And we don't have any more battles, any more close battles. So the race might seem a little bit boring for the viewers, but don't worry. It's still going to be action-packed. And races are always going to be unpredictable till the end. You know, in football, they usually say it's not over until the referee blows the final whistle. Same thing in Formula One. Same thing for all of the sports. It's not over until it's over. Until the first driver crosses the finish line. All hopes are still alive. And if you think about it, that's what happened in Abu Dhabi 2021. Max Verstappen won his championship on the last lap of the race. This is why you should keep your hopes up and you should keep your dreams alive. Never give up. You never know what's waiting for you around the corner. So Matrav leading the race, 4.6 seconds behind. Simps, followed by Omer Osman. Outside of the top three, we have Phantom in 4th place, followed by Not Shumi. Royal Viking in 6th place. 1.3 seconds behind, Pantry Star, followed by Martin, Nartiez, and Neil in 9th place. Well, I expect Not Shumi to go to the pits sometime soon. 11 laps on the softs are a bit too much for a track like Hungaroring. And oi, we have a yellow flag. Sector 2, it's Martin Nartiez. Spinning again. Oh, you boy, you gotta be careful. He tried to save his car. He was not able to do so. And oh! Kids, close your eyes. Neil went right through him. Well, Neil was lucky that Martin ghosted. Otherwise, it would have been an incident. Martin has got to be careful on the throttle. His rear tires are overheating. He needs to bring down the temperature. Easy, Martin. Easy. Easy. I wonder why he's going to the pits. Does he have a damaged front wing? Because his hard tires can still go on. He changes them to mediums. And the closest battle that we might see is going to be this one. Pantry Star, 1 point less than a second behind Royal Viking. Not Shumi going to the pits. 12 laps on the softs. Oh, he got a puncture. He got a puncture on his front left. Well, as I was saying, 13 laps on the softs. That's way too much. He got a puncture as a result. Is this going to cost him some time? Where is he going to rejoin? Neil goes ahead of Shumi. They're going to be battling at their exit. At his picked exit. But it's very easy for Neil. Neil has a softer tire. Not Shumi might have a fresher tire, but it's still cold. His tires are still cold. He needs to bring up the temperature. The outlap is always difficult. It's not that easy. Well, hello to all of our viewers. I would like to thank them for their patience, for sticking by, and for staying with us till now. And I would like to ask them, who are you supporting? Let us know in the chats. Who are you supporting? Write the name of the drivers that you support. Your support can make a difference. Oh ho! What is going on with Martin today? What are you doing? What's going on with him? Excuse me, sir. You can't park right there. You can't park there, sir. He parked his car on the pit entry. I am lost for words. What is going on? And here are your tires. Fahim Osman. Hello, Fahim. How are you doing? I assume he's Almeir's brother. Marshall saying, I support Russell. He's gonna win tonight. I assume Russell is Neil. And we have Fahim Osman supporting Almeir Osman. Okay. Okay. Family supports family. We are almost halfway through the race. Matrav still leading the pack. Almeir Osman is the only man remaining from the McLaren team. So it's fair to say that Almeir has a pain on his back, has back pain for carrying the McLaren team today. Oh, Fahim is Almeir's father. That's very wholesome. That's very nice. It's very nice watching your son and supporting him. It's really nice. I wish my parents would support me, watch the stream, and tell me that I'm doing a good job commentating, but they're not. I'm just kidding. They always support me. So a brief overview, a brief summary. Matrav still in first place, 5 seconds behind Simps, followed by Almeir Osman in third place. Outside of the top 3, we have Phantom of the Red Bull in fourth, Pantry Star in fifth. Pantry Star going to the pits now after completing 15 laps on his mediums. His Revelroy Kings running on the same strategy is going to be pitting this lap. While Neil is staying out. Neil is staying out for one more laps, it seems. And not Shumi is not in P9, he's in P8. Sorry, I had to say this for the sake of the joke. And not Shumi jumps to P6, while Pantry Star and Royal Viking are copying each other's strategies. They both went on the hard tires. It's going to be interesting. So the only driver on the mediums so far till now is Neil of the Alpha Tauri. All of the other grid is on the hards. And at some point, they're going to have to pit, because you cannot complete the race on a single compound. Ladies and gents, you are watching me, Salim Haddad. It's my first season in FTRS, and I hope that you are enjoying so far. Once again, I've been there before. I commentated one race as a co-commentator for Webo Red. It was in Monza last season. I don't know if it was last season or the one before, but I was invited as a guest. Well, I thought it was raining for a second. Maybe it's something in my, maybe I need to get my eyes checked. So we are now on lap 18. There are no battles at the moment. There are no close battles, but the big battle remains the one with the strategies. How's everyone going to be doing with their strategies? That's going to be the $1 million question for the day. As Maz Trav starts the 19th lap of the race. Up Margos is saying, Salim, great job, man. You make me smile. Well, thank you. Thank you. Man, your comment just made me blush and smile right now. Thank you. It's really, to be honest, really. It's these comments that that make the thing that I'm doing worth it, because these really make me happy. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. You know, as a commentator, your job is always to deliver the actual picture of what is happening, and you need to transmit the picture into voice and describe it in an objective way without taking any side, without putting your opinion in it. But personally speaking, for me, I think commentary, well, has to be objective, and you have to do this, but you have to include a little bit of humor, because you want to make it interesting for people to watch. You're going to make it worthwhile. And you think about it, that these people are probably having a rough day, and they want something to entertain them. And that's how humor comes in to play. And we have Phantom in the pits. 19 laps on the hards seem to be too much for him. He went on the softs. Where is he gonna rejoin? Well, it seems he's gonna rejoin fourth place. Neil is getting very close to him, but Neil is on 18 lap old mediums. It is gonna be difficult for Neil. Fahim saying 100%. So yeah, thank you, Fahim. Thank you. And we have Natsumi gaining a little bit of time to Neil. Well, now I'm wondering, when are the top 3 drivers gonna pit? 20 laps on the hards. We are now on the 21st lap of the race. Mad Trav leading with 6.3 seconds. Is he gonna go to the pits on this lap? We still don't know, as he heads now into turn 6 and 7. And Neil of the Alpha Tauri finally decides to go to the pits. I mean, 19 laps on the mediums, that's really too much. And he what? Why? Wait a minute. He has had 2 stops. So I assume he started on the hards. He started 2 laps on the hards, so he went to mediums, and now he's back on mediums. This would make sense. Otherwise, from mediums to mediums, that would not make any sense, because you need to change your tire compound. These are the rules. I'm not the stewards, but rules are rules. Mad Trav is still rocking those hards. After 21 laps, still leading the race with a 7.2 second lead. And Phantom, his teammate, gets the fastest lap, 1:18.7. Of course, lighter car, less fuel, and softer tire, as well as fresher tire. Seven seconds separating Simps from Mad Trav. And in third place, Omer Osman, 5.5 seconds behind Simps. It's going to be interesting to see what are these drivers going to do. Mad Trav stays out. Is Simps going to try to do an undercut? No. He stays out. Omer Osman stays out as well. And I'm looking at the time of Phantom. He's 27 seconds behind Almeyer Osman. So Almeyer might be safe to go to the pits and rejoin in third place, unless oh, Phantom is gaining. He just gained half a second. He just gained half a second now. 8 tenths, 9 tenths. So it seems Phantom is catching up to Almeyer Osman. Yup, 1 second now. 1 second. Where's Almeyer? So 1 second in one sector. That's too much. This might be red alert. And we might have a close race. We do have a close race now. 1 second separating Neil from Royal Viking. Royal Viking on the hards versus Neil on the fresh mediums. Oh, Neil misses his apex on this turn. That was a mistake from Royal Viking. Neil is charging in so fast, and Almeyer Osman went to the pits. He's trying to do the undercut on Simps. Is it gonna work? Where is he gonna rejoin? It seems, is it gonna be an easy job for Almeyer Osman? Yes, it's an easy job for him. He rejoins in third place. He needs to be careful about his tires because they're still cold. He needs to bring up the temperature before pushing too hard. Phantom is 4.8 seconds, 4.6.5 seconds behind. Look at Matrav. Oh, a little bit of lockup from Sims. And oh, I can't believe I missed that one. They're still side by side. Royal Viking still defending his position from Neil. Neil looking to go from the outside line. Nicely defended from Royal Viking. He kept the inside line and he prevented Neil from going through. And Sims goes to the pits. The Ferrari of Simps is in the pits, changing his tires. Almeyer is far. Is it going to be enough? No. Oh. A little bit of lockup from Simps as well, once again. Almeyer catching up. Let's see what is happening between these two drivers as they're now going to be heading into the main straight. 3/10 separating the Alpine of Royal Viking from Neil of the AlphaTauri. Neil is going to be having DRS now. DRS has been enabled. 3/10. He's benefiting from the slipstream. Royal Viking will be defending the inside line. Neil looking to go around the outside. Oh, it's blocked. It's blocked. It's blocked. DRS once again. He's going to be squeezed into the inside line very late on the brakes. He misses his apex. And oh, no. He spins. Not everyone was born to handle the pressure. The pressure sometimes pushes people to make mistakes. I'm not disrespecting Neil, but I'm just saying some people crack under pressure. 18.0, which is the fastest lap of the race. You need to cope well with the pressure. You need to and look at this, look at this, look at this. Simps is gaining a lot of time on Mad Trav. So the gap between them was around 8 seconds. Simps went to the pits, changed his tires, and now he's gaining on Mad Trav. This might be a sign that Matrav has got to go to the pits. And I think if let's say a pit stop costs around 20 seconds, this could mean that Sims might be 4 or 5 seconds behind Matrav when Matrav leaves the pits. I don't know. I am not very good in math, but we will see. Oh, oh, yes, it is. 4 seconds. 4 seconds. So I am good in math after all. You see, Matrav has lost a lot of time. He should have been to the pits a lot earlier, few laps earlier, because this cost him some time. He had an 8-second lead on Sims. Now it's down to 3.5 seconds. The undercut of Sims might be working. Helped him gain some time, but it was not enough to overtake Matrav. Hussein Fawaz saying this commentator is the real deal. Thank you, Hussein. Thank you. I am honored to see your message. Thank you, man. And Up Margozi saying, yeah, I agree 100%. Thank you, Up Margozi, if I'm saying your name correctly. So, ladies and gents, I was good in math after all. And Mad Trav lost, well, once again, he had an 8-second lead. Now it's 3 seconds, 8 minus 3, 5. He lost 5 seconds because he stayed out for 2 additional laps on the hard tires. Not the best strategies, but he got away with it. He's still leading. He's still 3.1 seconds ahead. You know, sometimes your strategy is good, sometimes you're fast, and sometimes you're just lucky. So, 8 drivers remaining. Another small overview of what has been happening for the past few laps. Matrav leading, 3.1 seconds behind Simps. Around 7.9 seconds behind Omer Osman. Outside of the top 3, we have Phantom in P4, Natchumi in 5th place, followed by Pantry Star in 7th place, Royal Viking, who was fighting with Neil, who is in 8th place. But it's not over yet. The results are not final yet. Anything can go, anything can happen. It's not over until it's over. If that makes any sense to you. And Matrav is now starting the 29th lap of the race. Well, I'm taking a look at the top 3 drivers. Matrav and Sims are very good at ERS saving. They have almost same battery charge, same amount. Oh, Phantom super low on ERS. Natchumi 30%, 20% for Pantry Star, Royal Viking 35% and 24%. So this makes sense. The battery charge is how can I say this? Proportionally correct. The battery charge is in descending order. That's probably the key word. The drivers who have the higher positions have a higher battery charge. This could be an indicator that to be in the top positions, you have to be efficient in energy saving in battery recharge. As Matrav gets a 117.2, fastest lap of the race. This is going to be his extra point. So it was 4.1 seconds between Simps and Matrav. Matrav was able to gain battle. And ladies and gents, the first penalty of the day goes to Natchumi. Congratulations, sir. You have played yourself. And here's a set of penalties for you. You know, Mad Trav has got the pace. He's still gaining on Simps. This man is really unstoppable. I'd like to ask our viewers, what kind of drinks is everyone drinking? I'm drinking Diet Cola. And not Coca-Cola, because we don't have Coca-Cola in Lebanon anymore. The company went bankrupt. I'm drinking something called City Cola. A local brand. And you know what they say about Diet Coca-Cola? It gives you cancer, but at no additional calories, which is a good deal. Niels is gaining some time. The gap was 2 seconds separating him to Royal Viking. It's now down to 1.7 seconds. He's gaining so much. Sees that Royal Viking has made a mistake. It's now down to 1.5 seconds, and Phantom goes to the pits. Phantom is going on softs. Phantom has lost a position to Not Shumi. And he might be losing another one to Pantry Star. I have no idea why he's doing this to himself. And Phantom is going to be racing against Royal Viking. Royal Viking was able to snatch that 6th place from Phantom as well. What was Phantom thinking? Maybe he's going for that fastest lap? Or is he in AI mode? Is he in AI mode? If yes, then I really feel bad for him. I feel bad for him, son. And Niels is less than a second. So, Niels has entered the less than a second margin. He's now going to be receiving DRS if he stays that way. I'm saying Niels.